Hi, everyone. My name is Patrick Lloyd, and I'm going to be the instructor for this section 03 and 03L of Chemistry 1200, General Chemistry 2. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the course. I hope this is going to be a productive and useful course for you this semester. And what I'd like to do in this video is talk to you about the syllabus. I'm going to go over the syllabus, which is available in Blackboard under course documents. So feel free to open that up yourself, make sure that you can find it. In terms of Blackboard, I will just be using the lecture component of Blackboard, not the laboratory section. So just section 03. Okay, well, let me go along here, follow along if you can. This fall 2023, my name is Patrick Lloyd. I'm going to be doing the lecture and laboratory components for this course. I will be posting announcements on Blackboard, and you can reach me any of these ways listed here. My number is right here, 347-249-5676. You can use calling or texting or WhatsApp or Signal or Telegram. My email address is the college address, ployd@kbcc.cuny.edu. And I do have a YouTube page, which you'll probably want to use to look at any lecture videos that I post to there. Okay, you can do a search, Exploding Chemistry Patrick Lloyd, or you can click on the link that is here on the syllabus. Okay, well, this is an asynchronous course, so we will not be having any live meetings or any on-campus meetings. If you do want to have on-campus course, we do have a couple of sections that are running this semester that are on campus. So if you wish, you can reach Ms. Viola Evans in the Department of Physical Sciences. She can help you switch over to one of those sections if that's what you want. If you do wish to meet with me during office hours, there's a couple of ways in which you can do that. One is on Zoom. So I do have a Zoom account, and here's the meeting ID and the password that you can use. So just get in touch with me by email or text, and we can arrange a time to meet. I will also be on campus a couple of days a week or several days a week. So if you want to meet with me on campus, we can do that as well. My office is room S as in Sam 316. That's the third floor of the S building. That's the science building. And just get in touch with me, can arrange a time to meet. Okay, well, this is an asynchronous course. So you're going to need some technology for this course. Obviously, you'll need a computer, a tablet, smartphone, internet access, all of that. Okay. The learning, the homework, I should say, the homework and exams and laboratory assignments are all done using what's called ALEKS, ALEKS.com. It's a McGraw-Hill product for purchase. You will need to buy it. It includes the homework, it includes the exams, it includes study work, it includes laboratories, and it also includes a textbook, an ebook, which is Chemistry 5th edition by Julia Burge. So all of this here from ALEKS.com is all via ALEKS, McGraw-Hill product. If you want a physical copy of the textbook, you can get an earlier edition on bookfinder.com. Just type in Chemistry 5th edition, Julia Burge, and it'll pop up. You can also get 4th or 3rd edition if that's what you want to use. They're less expensive. I will do office hours via Zoom if you're interested. So if you have a Zoom account, that would be useful for that. Okay, I have a lot of videos. Some are involving ALEKS, some are involving chemistry. So here's a link to how to register for ALEKS. Okay, the main information that you'll need to register for ALEKS is what's called the class code. And so this is your specific class code. It's 10 digits, letters mostly. And again, it's listed down here. That's for the fall 2023 section 03. So make sure you're using that class code, not a different one. If you already have an Alex account, you have to create a new course, okay? And the course code, again, the class code is this one right here. So check to make sure the dates and all of that are approximately correct. Purchasing information for Alex is here. If you need a little bit of time, like up to 2 weeks to find the funding to be able to pay for Alex, there is what they call a financial aid code. That's this 20-digit code right here. Only works for 2 weeks. Okay. So software that you'll need, well, Blackboard and Alex are web-based software, so that's fine. That laboratory reports are going to be done on Alex. You just need to be able to email and then use Zoom if you wanted to use for office hours. Okay, the material that we're going to cover in the course is based on the Julia Burge ebook or textbook, chemistry, general chemistry. We're going to cover 7 chapters, starting with chapter 14, kinetics. And then we'll go into chemical equilibrium, acids and bases, acid-base equilibria, solubility equilibria, then into electrochemistry, and then some thermodynamics, entropy, free energy, and equilibrium. And then at the end, we'll deal with a little bit of nuclear chemistry, the nucleus. Okay, the course videos, I've broken them down by chapter here. So these are videos for each of the chapters that you can watch. Some of the videos are solving Alex problems, many of them are. Some of them are connected to the ebook, some of them are connected to problem solving. But each chapter has a set of videos that you can watch to help you do the homework and the exams. Okay. So here's some information about the Alex and the homework assignments and all of that. Essentially, each chapter is called a module. So a module is like a chapter assignment. So you're going to do a bunch of problems for each chapter. These are done for credit. You get points towards your course grade toward it, okay? Each module or each chapter assignment has a group of topics. So these are types of problems that you'll do. You have to do each one 3 times correctly to get credit. Anywhere from 16 to 20 different topics for each chapter. So if you do, I would say on average 2 to 3 topics a day, you'll be done by the end of the course for sure. You don't want to get into a situation where you're having to do 10 topics a day. That will just take too much time. You want to do no more than maybe 3 or 4 topics a day if you can, but that means doing it regularly, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days a week if you can. Okay, so here's our module titles, chapter 14, 15, all the way to 20. The number of topics, again, anywhere from 12 to 20. I think the highest is actually 17 and the smallest is 12. Chapter 14 has 16 topics. That's your first one. And here's the due date. It's going to be due September 21 at midnight. Okay, so it'll be done just before midnight. And then the second one is due in 2 weeks, and then they're paced essentially every 2 weeks. So those are your homework assignments. Those due dates are important. You get credit for the part you get done, but you don't get full credit unless you get it all done by the due date. So work toward getting these due dates, finishing by the due dates. Okay. All right. So initially you'll do what's called an initial knowledge check. And the initial knowledge check will test your understanding coming into the course. Just make sure that you take, I'd say, anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes to do that. Have a calculator, some pencil and paper, and just work through the problems. Take, again, like I said, around 30 to 45 minutes to do that. Answer the questions honestly, and then that will set you up with your initial, what they call a pie. Okay. And so all the topics make up the pie. There's 100 topics for the course going from chapter 14 to 20. And you're going to work through those homework problems. Okay, here are the exam due dates. All the exams are available to do actually right now. So be careful, don't start them until you're ready to do them. But these are the due dates. Again, they're essentially the same due dates as the homework. Okay. Chapter 20 doesn't have an exam, but chapter 14 through 19 does, 6 exams. And these questions, there'll be like 5 to 10 questions. You have around 30 to 40 minutes to do them. And you get one shot at each one. And those are essentially the exams that cover each chapter. Okay, they will be just like the problems that you're doing in ALEX. Just you won't be as many of them. You'll be doing just like 6 or 7 or something like that, 5 to 10. Okay, so make sure you pay attention to the due dates on those as well. There are practice exams you'll see under the assignments of ALEX, but you don't have to do the practice exams unless you just want to do some practice. Okay, those are available, again, all available right now. They don't count towards your grade. There is no final exam. Okay, so no final exam for the course. Once you finish exam 6, which would be chapter 19, you're done with the exams. Okay, there are laboratories. Now, the laboratories are weekly. You have to do one each week. They're all done online. They're kind of fun, but make sure you put some time into it, okay? 1 through 11. The first one's due, actually, this is your first due date for the course is September 14th, okay? So September 14th, you have to do virtual lab 1. These are all in ALEX under assignments. Course grading is based on essentially mostly the homework. If you actually look it up, 80% of the course grade is the homework, 10% is the exams, 10% of the laboratories, adding up to 100. And then this is the course grading. Anything from 88 on above is an A, 75 to 87 is a B, 50 to 74 is a C, and then below 50 is an F. Okay. This is some discussion of the ebook. If you're using the ebook, you can read through each section of the chapter that you're working on and then do the sample problems, and that can be pretty useful for you. So read the section, for example, section 14.1 might be like around 4 or 5 pages. Read through it, look at the problems they're doing, and then do a sample problem. And that'll help you kind of get used to doing the problem solving that will allow you to do the ALEX work. These are some optional end of chapter problems for each of those chapters that we're working on. Okay, and that is pretty much it. There's some other information. There's some resources down here in the last page. If you have any technical issues with ALEX, I would recommend getting in touch with them. Here's their 1-800 number. They're pretty good. They're pretty helpful. They're open 7 days a week, not all day, but they're open certain hours. So make sure you check their hours to see when they're available. If you are interested, there's tutoring through the Learning Center, and they have actually tutoring you can do online. And then here's some other links as well. Okay. And then we have the learning outcomes for the course. All right. So good luck with the course. Be in touch with me if you have any questions or need any help. I would recommend getting some kind of tutoring if you have the time for it, and get started on it very quickly. The first thing you want to do is actually make sure you've got an ALEX account. If you already have an ALEX account, then go ahead and put in the information for the new course, for this course. Do your, they give you a little tutorial at the beginning on how to use all their tools online. Do the tutorial and then do your initial knowledge check and then start working on it. Now, the laboratories are pretty independent from the lecture, so you can do the virtual labs pretty much whenever you're ready to do them. It might be kind of fun to do a virtual lab very early on, like in the first couple of days, just to kind of get used to the interface and used to doing that kind of work. Okay, some calculations you'll have to do as well. But since the virtual labs are due weekly, you want to kind of get started on those pretty early. Okay, so good luck again. Reach out to me if you have any questions, and I wish you the best for sure. I wish you the best in this course. Consider me as here as a resource for you, and good luck.